to be a guest so that we'll know you're there. We know we have Yolande. But do we have any other guests on the call tonight? All right, no ones. Do we have any extremely new business partners? I can check by the names, but just to make sure, any extremely new business partners on the call. I'm seeing a Queen S, not too sure if Queen S is extremely new. So Queen S, if you are new business partner, you can also put a 2. Put a 2 in the chat. All right, so Queen S is not that new. So I welcome everybody else to tonight's presentation. My name is Kenwin Clint James. I am a Pearl Orchid with this company called FM World. That's the company that we will be talking about tonight. I'm going to present you with some information. I had a nice chat with Yolande this evening. So Yolande, the information that you are about to hear tonight is just going to cement what we discussed today. FM World gives us an opportunity to do something that a lot of people will love to do right now, which is to work from home. Only today in Trinidad, the government announced to its employees that by, I believe, the middle of January, if they are not vaccinated, they could stay home if they want, and they will not be paid. So you could stay home, but no pay. Our company is encouraging people to work from home. And we are saying that you can build a large enterprise. You can build a huge business by doing so, by cooperating with this amazing company called FM World. And many of us on the call here tonight, we truly believe that we are definitely building something great. Many of us with the company for a number of years. This is my 7th year with the company. I started in 2014. I spent 2 years as a customer enjoying the products, and some additional information was presented to me, and I made a decision to get into business. One, because of the potential that I saw, the potential for me to be able to take advantage of the company's benefits. And I also liked the idea where I could help people along the way. Now, the mission of the company is to create products that we can all share with others and a lifestyle that gives us financial freedom. And the vision is to become #1 for fragrance sales worldwide. The company also wants to become, and I believe we already are, a global leader in multi-level marketing. Why? Because we have the best products. We also want to work ethically with people who are driven by success. I see our numbers up to 13. So keep doing that work, guys. Keep doing the work. Good to see Giselle Joseph and Leslie Evelyn joining us. Now, the company is a family business located in Poland. That's the headquarters. But we have offices all over Europe, and we recently opened offices in the Western Hemisphere. The company is young and vibrant, just about 18 years old. It's owned by Arthur Trubinsky, the son of a family business. We are already one of the top 100 multi-level marketing companies in the world. On the last check, we were 85. I'm certain we are higher. We have paid out millions in commissions, euros that is. We have competitive and attractive incentive programs. We are proud to say that we now have over 3 million business partners worldwide doing business with us. And 2020 was our best year ever. FM operates on all continents: Europe, Australia, Asia, Africa, North, Central, and South America, and the Caribbean. We do business in over 150 countries. And this year, a couple months ago, the company made the biggest investment in their history by opening offices and warehouses in the USA. Now, we know that the USA is the parent of multi-level marketing and network marketing. It is also one of the world's biggest markets. And we were already successful, and we didn't have offices there. So now that we have offices in the USA, our future is bright, really, really bright. The company has received awards, several awards for its products and its business model. And we produce over 1,500 products that we use every day. We call them fast-moving consumer goods. They also come with a stamp of European quality. All of our products go through stringent tests, not just by the company, but by the authorities in Europe. So you will become familiar with our Utique hair and skin oil. We have the oil for your face, and we have an oil for your hair. I've used the one for the face sparingly. I still have it there, and quite good. Yeah, helps to soften the skin and clean the skin. Then we have makeup for the woman. We have health products. We have coffee, tea, vitamins. One of my favorites is the Orchid coffee, intense coffee. My last bottle finished, and I have the other version, which is the one with the cream in it. I don't like that one too much, but I'm going to go crazy just now because, well, I haven't ordered from the Poland office for a while. So if any business partner has any Orchid intense coffee, please let me know. I will need to get a bottle or two before my next supply comes in. Please do. All right? Send me a message and let me know if you have it. And if you have enough, I would love to have it. The company owns several brands. So Utique is our highest line of fragrances. Then we have the NutriCode, which is our health line. The Alea. We have two lines in makeup. So we have Federico Mohora makeup. And then we have Alea. It's a higher level, higher branded product. A little more in terms of the cost, but of course the quality is even better. But all of them are good. Fontenavi anti-aging, Federico Mohora perfume or parfum, and then all the other products come under the Federico Mohora brand. That's what FM stands for. FM stands for Federico Mohora. Now, perfume is our flagship product. We have 6 brands within our fragrance line. So I mentioned Utique before, but we also have Pure Royal, Pheromones, Intense Pure, Royal Collection, and Utique. And they are all parfum or perfumes, which means we do not do eau fracte, eau de toilette, eau de cologne, or eau de parfum. We do not put any water in our fragrances. We bring the highest quality to the market at the best price. And we can challenge anybody on that. perfume with the best price. So these are what our bottles look like. We concentrate more on what's inside of the bottle. Our competitors concentrate on the bottle and profits, fancy bottle and so on, but it's diluted products they're bringing for you. We know that our bottles are not fancy, but very attractive, simple but attractive, elegant, I also say as well. But what you want is what's inside of the bottle, because you don't wear the bottle. You spray the contents on your clothes or on your skin. So that's what you want. So most of the money we spend to develop our products are spent on what we put inside of the bottle. Because when it comes to products, everything has a cost. So if we have to pay someone to design a bottle for us, that will have an impact on the price. So our mission is to keep our prices as low as possible so that everybody can afford them. Now, in FM world, we pay extra attention to the scents, beautiful scents. We adore them and we want them to be available for everyone. Each of our compositions is unique, created with passion and born from a pure fascination with scents. We explore the basic knowledge on perfumes so that everyone who reaches for it can understand what substantial role scents play in our lives. We believe that everyone who reaches for a bottle of perfume signed with the FM Federico Mohoro logo will experience the proper feeling of luxury. An encounter with us will be a fascinating introduction to broadening your knowledge of the exceptional world of scents. And I say this because, most people have a tendency to say that, I'm wearing perfume. It's not true. You're either wearing eau de toilette, eau de parfum, eau de cologne, or perfume. A lot of people, I didn't know that before I joined FM, but I was educated, so now I know better. So one of the aspects of our business is to educate the market. To educate the market so that you can understand that there's a possibility that you can get, but not possibility, but guarantee that you can get better quality products at better prices out here. Now, one of our partners in business is a company called Drum. Drum's logo is a fragrance for your brand. The company has over 100 years experience in the perfume industry, and they have offices in over 40 countries. They are one of the world's top 10 perfumeries. So designer brands like Calvin Klein, Chanel, Lacoste, Gucci, who are actually owned by other companies, they go to Drum and purchase their oils. They don't make the oils. Neither do we. We don't make our oils. We purchase our oils from Drum as well. However, we happen to be Drum's biggest customer. We have over 225 different scents that you can choose from. Male, female, and unisex fragrances. Now, our next partner is Perfand. Perfand is also owned by the Trubinsky. They used to be in retail business, meaning selling perfumes to the public. However, when the company decided to become a multi-level marketing company, Perfand became the company behind the scenes. So Perfand is responsible for product research and development. They will go to Drum and purchase the oils and develop the different scents. They will bottle it, bottle design, package it. Everything you see associated with the products, that's Perfand work. And then we have the engine room of the company. That's where all the action takes place. The recruiting and selling and incentives and awards, etc. I'm talking about FM World, first launched as FM Poland in 2004, and in 2005, the company relaunched to expand the company worldwide. One of the first benefits you have as a member is the ability to buy for less. So once you become a member with the company, you will get these products at warehouse prices or catalog prices, as we normally would say. These prices are not available to the public. The public don't see these prices. We just give you some examples here tonight. But if you were to go on our website, not as a member, you will not see the prices. The next opportunity you have is you can now sell these products for more. So for example, you can get a bottle of Pure for $185 and retail it for $285 and make $100 profit. But here's this, you're also going to get some points because every product carries points. The company has a compensation program tree. Compensation programs actually, and all of them are based on the amount of points you or your network does. Nothing happens in this company unless sales are made. It is not a Ponzi scheme or pyramid where you put money in and you expect to get money down the road. No. Everything is based on the results from selling. So if you go to the UTIC down below, you will see member price $900, retail price $14.50. So a member could make $550. This opportunity is normally reserved for the rich, because the designer brands sell to brokers and wholesalers and who sells to the store, so they make the money. But this company is giving you an opportunity to make the money with a better product price. You will not find these products in stores, so you don't have to worry about having to compete with Pennywise, as what happened with Avon and many other products. You will not find these products in stores. These products are available only from independent FM World distributors. Now, in addition to the fantastic prices, we also get discounts. So for example, this weekend, from today till tomorrow, the USA office, because we have different offices, but the USA office has 40% off all products. Pure Royal, Intense Pure, all of the products I showed you earlier with the perfumes, because the US office has perfume only. You're getting 40% off. That means more profits because you're getting 40% off of the price I just showed you. Let me go back for a quick second. Do you know how much for, or what it will cost to purchase a bottle of the UTIC on the open market? We can sell that for much more, and still be competitive, We can sell the UTIC for about $2.5 and we're still under the market. Because if that product came through a store, if it came through the other marketing method, through brokers and wholesalers and the store, it will cost you about $6,000. And that means it will not be affordable to the masses. FM wants its product to be affordable to the masses. So, but we are not compromising on quality. What we compromised on was distribution. So we realized that the best thing for us to do was to get the products directly to our members. Now get this, new members also get up to 30% in their first 10 days. So if you're shopping this weekend, if you join tonight and you shop this weekend, you can get up to 70% off. So that means by Monday, you could be making money. Everybody enjoys the same prices. There's no special price for persons who are in the business long or persons who might be leaders. So if you haven't heard this before, You're hearing it tonight. You can join FM World for free. There's no sign-up fee. There is no auto ship. There is no package, no gold or silver or diamond package. Anybody could join. We want everybody to benefit from our business opportunity. So you can save money on perfume and cosmetics and also turn it into a business. Because if you need to, you can sell these products to your family, friends, work colleagues. You can do direct selling. You can do fundraising. And you can also do perfume parties online and offline. And if that is not enough, if you are ambitious and you want to raise your standard of living, then you can network with the company and build networks all over the world, because you can actually do business in virtually any country you want, because FM ships to over 150 countries. So whether it's in the Caribbean or Latin America, North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, you can do business anywhere from the comfort of your home, on your phone or your laptop. So nobody has to threaten you to stay home and not get paid. You can stay home and get paid. Our recommendation, though, is for you to use this as a plan B, because many people have their jobs. You have a plan A, but it's not guaranteed. There is no job security anymore. So you start this as a plan B, and it can become your plan A, because once the income from this doubles or triples your income, that's the time to leave. So how do these programs work? I mentioned before that every product has points. Once you shop, you get points. So you're virtually getting paid to shop and share. You don't even have to sell. You're getting paid for something that you're good at. You don't have to learn new skill. Many companies out there are saying that because of how the world has changed, they have to send some people home who will not be able to keep up. And the ones who stay, they will have to learn new skills. Many of those skills will be advertising skills, marketing skills, and selling skills. We are ahead of the game. We do it already. Yeah? So all you have to do is shift your buying power. Instead of buying your mouthwash and your toothpaste from the pharmacy, you buy it from your business. You're buying your tea, your coffee, your foot cream, your hand cream, your eye cream, your weight loss product, your vitamins, vitamin D, your immuno, which is to help your immune system, your perfume, your makeup, your shampoo, everything you're buying from your business. And when you do that, you should be able to do 300 points. Now, if you're coming in and you're unable to do 300 points, then we recommend that you market and advertise your products, take down payments for your orders, and place your orders. You're going to do your 300 points. So what you want to do is then share the products and opportunity with others. Because when you share and they join, you will then teach them to do what you're doing. So if you shift your buying power, they shift their buying power too. If you're marketing and advertising and selling, then you're going to teach them how to market, advertise, and sell. Because what the company does is everybody in your organization, whether you brought them in directly or not, at the end of the month, the company looks at how much products moved through your organization. Every product has points attached to it. And depending on the amount of points you did or your network did, everybody who did 300 points or more gets paid. Not just you. Everybody will get paid. The company will pay everybody. So you're, in addition to helping people to save money, you're also helping them to make money. What a wonderful opportunity. They say if you help enough people to get what they want, you can get everything that you want. I told someone today, the problem we have is, we don't dream, we stop dreaming, we stop imagining. Steve Harvey said, your imagination is a preview of what is to come. But if you have no imagination and you have no preview, then there is nothing to go after. But we help you to create your imaginations. FM says, start dreaming again, because you can have those dreams. Those dreams can become a reality. Most people stop dreaming because they realize that the income from the job cannot satisfy their dreams. So what do? They say, I give up on my dream. Yes. I don't need to drive no Benz. I don't need to go on no cruise. That is for the rich. That is for a special kind of people. I'm not special. FM says no. FM says you are special. You deserve to go on that cruise. You deserve to have a massive bank account. You deserve to have a comfortable retirement. And you deserve to leave a legacy for your family as well. All of that you can do in this business. So in the first program, you can earn up to 1,000 euros in commissions. Just commissions. I ain't talking about any profits you made. That's a lanyard. In Trinidad, that means lanyard means more, right? If you're not from Trinidad, that's a lanyard. Now, in addition to the commissions, you could also qualify for house allowance and car allowances. So if we add up your profits, commissions, house allowance, and car allowance, you could earn approximately $12,000 to $13,000 a month at the top of the Magnolia program. How long it takes you to get there is all up to you. But we have persons in our business who have achieved these levels. Leslie Ann Cooper in New York, Genevieve Roban in Trinidad, Esther Ann Boswell, Marcia Norega. These ladies have achieved these levels. And we are encouraging more persons to go after it. Now, the second club is the Orchid Club. How do you get to the Orchid Club? By helping persons to get to 21%. So the more persons you get to 21%, the higher in the organization you go. And then if you help persons to get to Pearl and Amaranth, you go even higher. You are rewarded with profit sharing. So every month, the company takes 8.5% of all profits and they put it into the Orchid Club and share it proportionately. So in addition to your house allowance, car allowance, profits, and commissions, you're also enjoying profit sharing. So by that time, your income could be anywhere between 1,000 euros to 20,000 euros per month. By shopping and sharing, something we do every day. You buy something, you like it, you tell the whole world about it. You go on Facebook and you put it up and say, I just bought this product here, it works well. And the company gets free advertising, but you don't get paid. If you doubt me, go to Facebook now or go on my Instagram page. I'm always advertising. I know people watching, they may not buy one time, but it creates momentum, even for business partners. Because I advertise to business partners, I advertise to preferred customers, I advertise to strangers, etc. We have persons in Trinidad at the Orchid Club level. Kenwin C. James, Ian G. and Anthony and Andrew Belai, all Orchid Club members, and the highest pin in the Western Hemisphere, our senior business partner, Sir Clifton David Ryan. This man is responsible for keeping this business alive and bringing this business to the Western Hemisphere. So we owe him a great deal. In addition to all I've mentioned, you can also qualify for all expense-paid vacations to fantastic destinations all over the world. The company just came back from the Maldives. Next year, November, it's the Maldives. So if you love to travel, you can do that. And then the final program is the Star Club. The Star Club has 5 levels. You know, sometimes people will say this is where the air is rare. There's no rare here. Anybody who wants to get into the Star Club is just a desire. There is room at the top. So how can it be, just in case anybody might be thinking, well, it's a pyramid, how could it be? Pyramids don't have room at the top. Do you know how a pyramid is shaped? Wide at the bottom, narrow at the top, like a company. Most companies have a pyramid shape. And that's why you have one CEO at the top. There's only room for one person. And then there's room for a lot of persons at the bottom, and they make the least amount of money. So the people on top make the most amount of money, and the people below makes the least. In this business, nobody can stop you from getting to the top. Not even your sponsor. Nobody. It's all up to you. And if you have the desire to make this kind of money, you can. Our senior business partner, Irina Oliver, she was the first member of the Star Club. The Star Club wasn't always there. The first club for the company was Magnolia. And when the company was small, and then when they grew, they brought the Orchid Club, and they grew again. They created the Star Club. So pretty soon, I am certain we're going to get the 4th club, 4th program. Just stay tuned. But many of us, our mission is to get to the Star Club. So if you have any doubts at all about what I've said, I also have a corporate video explaining how the company spends its money. It might take a while to load, but just have a little patience. It should be here like about now. Well, I guess not. I'm getting a playback.
Business partners, as the name suggests, are our most important partners in business. That is why a large proportion of the company's revenue is allocated to them. We know this motivates you to work, helps you develop your structures, and thus makes your dreams come true. We are happy to see that, due to our unique business model, your standard of living is improving significantly. Let the numbers speak for themselves. Have a look what part of turnover we spend on commissions and other benefits. 33% is allocated for commission from a marketing plan. 1.7% allocated extra from the marketing plan of our leading brands. 10% is spent on benefits in incentive programs. 4% are profits from incentive programs sponsored by FM World, such as Starting Shield and Back to the Future. In addition, all kinds of attractions, namely anniversary trips to the most far-flung corners of the world and competitions with fantastic prizes. Almost half of the company's turnover is returned to you. 48.7% of turnover for you. You probably won't find another company that shares such a huge part of its profits with its business partners. We are extremely proud of this.
So there you have it, all for you, business partner. The company didn't say just a few or only those at the top. Actually, most of the money from the company is spent in the first club, because that's where the majority of persons are. But as you elevate your business, as you grow your business, you earn more. So the company wants to help you make money. The more money you want to make, is the more money they will give you. There's no limit to the kind of money you can make. As an organization, we also offer you training and support. We say it all the time. Get into this business and you will be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you're going to get support in every aspect of the business. You're going to share in our expertise, business knowledge. We're going to help you with your goals, to help you to achieve your full potential. share our experiences with you, good or bad, offload all the knowledge we have so you don't have to take or spend the same time we took to get to where we are. We believe it can be done much faster. Many of the things you guys have today, we didn't have 5 years ago. We don't have a problem with that. We pay the price. We, as they say, we run track for Guti to run. If you're not a Trini again on the call, it just means we pave the way. That's how we say in Trinidad. We run down, we put down track for Guti to run. Yeah? We pave the way for you, not a problem. But you will get massive support. The only way you wouldn't get it is if you don't want it. We have calls every morning giving you support. We have training sessions by different teams. And plus these meetings are designed to support you as well. So a major part of your job or business is simple. Just get people to the meeting. When people come to the meeting and they get the information, they can then make a choice. Good to see us up to 20. Yeah. So they will be able to make a choice and decide if they want to be a part of it or if they don't want to be a part of it. As I say all the time, we are building something great. This is one of the best opportunities I have ever been exposed to. I have been in business for 30 years within the insurance industry, but for about 25 years, I was always looking for a company like this, a multi-level marketing company, because I understand the benefits of multi-level marketing. And in my career, I have met so many people who want to do better, but they don't have the money. They sometimes don't have the expertise. You know, they have the will, but they don't have the power to do it because of how, you know, the world is set up. But multi-level marketing gives you freedom and flexibility. You could be your own boss. No car to clock anymore. No more going to work in the night and coming back home in the night. You can decide when and who you want to work with. It's a risk-free business. You don't need no building, no staff, no overhead expenses. You don't even have to stock products. You can work around your family. You can use the opportunity to work abroad, and it also gives you unlimited income opportunities. What could be better than that? So if you are a guest on the call tonight, or maybe a new business partner, and you're still not too sure what your options are, these are your options. If you just want to be a preferred customer and enjoy the products, you will do that. You will get high quality products at the best price, guaranteed. If you want to buy for less, sell for more, and make instant profits to help you with your day-to-day expenses, your mortgage, your rent, groceries, school fees, car payments, to save a little more money, etc. You just want a little extra 1,000. You ain't greedy. Not really greedy, but you know, you just want a little extra 1,000 per month. Join us. Buy for less, sell for more, and you can do that. And if you're really ambitious and you want to improve your standard of living, as I said before, you want a bigger house, you want a better car or cars, you want to travel nice, you want to go to fantastic destinations, you want to have a massive bank account, not the MBA that you get in school, a massive bank account. If you want to have a solid retirement account and you want to leave a legacy for your children, then we encourage you to become a team leader. I want to end by telling you, if you don't believe this, you better has. All of your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. You see, what keeps people back is courage, because sometimes when we look at what is ahead of us, it looks too daunting and we say, you know what, we can't do it. Simple things, simple things like, this business, as I said before, is about us doing what we do anyway. But you just have to do it often. buy and share. Share the opportunity. And today with social media, it's easy. It's just some techniques to learn. You know, I've been getting so much feedback with the new technology. Well, it may not be new, but it's new to me. I figured it out this week, putting the pictures up on the Facebook story with music. Man, people going crazy. Try it. And just post your product, put it up. People will start asking you questions because they're fast. They want to know what you're doing. So on behalf of my team, FM World, I want to encourage you to keep your distance as we stay together to come up on the other side of this pandemic. So I want to take a little twist tonight, just quickly. If we have anyone on the call, a question or two, no problems, eh? If you have any problem with the business, that is life, you know? Not a problem. I'm not here to solve any problem. But if anybody has a question, you know, if a product come in late or, yeah, oh, come on, no. If you have any questions to the business, you know, I'm willing to, or any other member on the call could answer any question you have with respect to how to get started, how to succeed, etc. You can feel free to open your mic, or you can put something in the chat. Genevieve says she's not partying with her coffee. Okay, no problem. No problem, Jen. I can get some in our back.
Mr. James, you can get half of the bottle.
Coffee done, girl.
Because what's more, just like you, I always would buy the male and the female. But Lady Ryan asked me for the intense. I can't say no.
Oh, gosh,
so
boy.
I just have to for the creamer when I finish.
All right, no problems. I see Sean asking me how to do the products with the music. Sean, it's simple. When you go on Facebook story, right, scroll down. When you post your pic, they're giving you options. So you see faces, you will see the option. When you see music, you click music, and the music will come up. Then they give you options in the music now. If you want pop, reggae, I ain't see no kind, well, soca there too. You get soca too. You get all kind of music. And then you just choose your music and you post. Now, the next thing you can do, I learned this a while back because many of the pictures I have with like titles, that's where I make them. So after you post it, you can go back and download it onto your phone and share it on other platforms like WhatsApp and Instagram, because it is a video you're making. You're making an actual, they consider it to be a video. So if you have short clips, right? Like I have short clips that, well, I learned this from Jen from, is it Preface or something? So Reface, right? So I will make my clip there. Then I will put, so I'll be one with the Indian man dancing. Must be people going wild on that today. It's come with a song, but I changed this song to I'm feeling good. What's the amount of people message me today? And you see, guys, when you social media, it's not about just business. It's about putting yourself out there, right? So people must be able to see the funny side of you. It can't be just business. No. Lighten it up a bit now. They want a break too. They want a break, right? So you lighten it up a bit. But that's how it's done, Derek. It's not Derek, sorry, Sean. It's simple and easy to do. I just learned most of my things on Facebook by playing up, you know. And when I lost, I was called Genevieve. I see Kimlan saying good night, everyone. Have a blessed night. Okay, same to you, Kimlan. Wonderful night to you as well. Sean says, thank you, sir. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Well, 9, yeah. 9 o'clock. So I guess we have no more questions, nobody unmuted. And
I have one question, Mr. James.
You do?
Yeah, the one with the Indian man, where you posted it?
That's on Facebook story.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for that.
It should be still up. You know, it's there for 24 hours, so it should still be there. But I had some good fun with that. I must get over 15 people laughing, sending me message laughing. on that. So our next call is Monday night, guys. I hope to see all of you back on that call Monday night. It's 8 o'clock as well, same link. If you are new, here what to do. Make a list of every single person you know and call them and invite them onto the call. Say, listen, I'm busy. I don't have enough time, but I was just introduced to this exciting business and I want you to take a look at it. Are you free Monday, 8 o'clock? Yes? Okay, good. I'm going to send you the link. Looking forward to seeing you. Bam, and you're gone. Don't stick around to answer any questions because they will ask you questions and you wouldn't be able to answer. They will say, you know what you're talking about. Yeah? Just sell the excitement. Great products, great presentations. Promote the call. Just promote the call. Don't promote anything else. Don't go and telling them, well, it's a European-based company and they enter network marketing. And hello, I just recruit people. I just never tell them it's a network marketing company. When they ask me what do, I say I do direct sales and I build networks. I'm into distribution for a European-based company. I don't ever tell them network marketing. It's just like my business, insurance. When I approach somebody, I don't come and call you and say, I want to come and talk to you about some insurance. Who wants to talk about insurance? But I'll call you and tell you I want to talk to you about saving money. So talk to people about what they want. Nobody wants to join any network marketing company, but people want to make money. So I just found an idea that can help us to make some money, girl. Yeah, instant profits. But you need to come to the presentation Monday night. I'm looking out for you. Yeah. So just sell the sizzle. Don't throw the whole book at them. Don't give them too much information up front for them to make a decision one time and say, nah, I ain't want to be in no pyramid. Because that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Something that gets them curious as well too is I show you how you could shop and save.
Yeah, shop and save money.
Yeah.
The young lady I recruit today, that was my angle. We talking. And we talking. I say, you into fragrances? I say, you look like you're into fragrances. Based on her post now. I say, you look like you like perfume and thing. She said, yes. What can you just use? And she perfume. I say, you sure? I say, you sure it's not eau de toilette or eau de parfum? She said, what do you mean? I said, send me a picture of your bottle. So when she said it, hear me, toilet water. I said, sorry, eau de toilet. And she, what that mean? I said, girl, that thing diluted. That thing, I said, you know, it's eau de water. I said, you think I have plenty? She had better than Macy's. I said, and? So Macy's will sell. She said, really? I said, listen, let me explain to you. I said, see, all those designer brands, all of them just go to one place and buy the oil. My company does the same thing, but we just don't dilute ours because we just sell it directly to you. We don't sell to brokers. You see, when you understand your business, you can educate people. And here, when I've done my presentation with her, here, now, I say, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your interest level? Here she's 6. I said 6 because we started to talk about joining. I said, nah, that ain't good enough. I said, I don't sign up nobody who have a 6. We gotta get you a little higher. I said, hold on. And then I went and I get the 40% when it about discounts. And I sent her that. I said, in addition, joining is free. And now instead of putting the additional info now, joining is free, no sign-up fee. Plus, in your first 10 days, you're getting up to 30% discount. And she's serious. I say, yeah. And she are up to 10 now. I said, good. I could work with you. I don't sign up 6, 9, and 10. Because when they're at 6, what are they saying? They're saying, I need more info. 6 isn't strong enough. Always find out what the interest level is. I learned that from Tanya Eliza. Very, very effective. You're talking to somebody and they tell you 5 out of 10, that ain't good. Nah. And you can refuse them, so say, no. I don't want no 5 in my business. That ain't good enough. You need some more info, which is true. They need more selling. So we have call Monday, call Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every night, guys, I believe. I think I saw, Jen, I know you canceled one of your calls. I think it's Olia's night.
Yeah, Mr. James, because the call is 8 o'clock. I know I have church at 9. I know some people have church as well, Olia's night. So that one is cancelled, yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely will not have a KCJ Empire Super Saturday next week. It's Christmas Day, I believe.
Christmas Day, yeah.
Yeah, and my Christmas Day ritual, there are usually 4 or 5 NBA games. The best teams just be on show that day. I am normally by my mom in the evening. So I take in my NBA games. That's my Christmas Day gift. Because I love basketball, yeah?
Yes,
There'll be no Super Saturdays next week Saturday, but the Monday night calls will be on this Monday, next Monday, and the first Monday in the new year going down the road.
What about and you don't have any Super Saturday on the 1st of January either, right? That's a Saturday too.
It's a Saturday that can be done. New Year's Day, yeah, yes, we could do something, man. We could do something on the 1st. Not a problem.
Okay.
Let's wait in the evening. If I happen to be, Lime Warriors night, there's enough time to recap, get up and catch myself and do the call. So if I don't see you guys before, Merry Christmas. This one is for you as I head out. Have a good night.
Yeah.
And see you Monday. One of my favorites. Hope it plays. Hey, I had to stop Facebook too before I forget. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I don't remember. This call is live on Facebook. So
yes,
we're going to pull on the